Hello, welcome back for another grow tent tour. It's been a while since I've done one now, and there's been a lot happening. I was hoping to do one sooner than this because there have been some really nice pictures that have popped, and at this point they're past their best. So unfortunately, some of them aren't their best, but there are some really nice things to look at the minute. So let's dive in and have a look, shall we? Right, I never know where to start. Let's start with this little guy down here, actually. This guy is a Maxima Dark cross Stenophiloloi Roccovici from EP. Really nice one, this. This is the first picture it's popped in my care. I got it as a cutting early this year from my friend Sean. Every now and again we send each other cuttings, and this is one that he sent me. Really nice, that. I'll try and have some steadier camera work than I normally have, but you know, can't promise anything. Yeah, really lovely, that. Seems happy, it's adapted to the tent. When I got it, it did have some cold damage from the post, but it seems to have bounced back nicely, so looking good. This little guy next to it. This is an unknown mollis hybrid. Someone suggested it could be Stenophila cross mollis, but I have absolutely no idea. Well, it was labelled as just question mark, just unknown, so I don't really know, but by the looks of it, it definitely has mollis in it. And if it's a mollis primary, which I believe it is, then yeah, it could definitely be Stenophila cross mollis. This is a new one, it's just popped. Looking nice. Around here, there's this Lowland Veitchii I've had for a while. It's just popped a new one. Not as colourful as some of them have been, but still really nice. Where do we look now? Oh yeah, so this one right in the front, right in the corner of the tent, is a Babijia cross Veitchii from BE, Borneo Exotics. Looking pretty nice. See, a lot of them, you see the lids go like this, they look a little shriveled and droopy. That's underwatering. A lot of them have that at the minute because I have a lot of repotting to do. Unfortunately, there are a lot of jobs that need doing that just haven't got done in here. We'll get around to them eventually, but at the minute, yeah, there's a lot that needs doing. Right, oh god, I'm already covering the camera with my fingers. Wow. It's a great start, isn't it? Right, so this is a Veitchii cross Platykyla. This is I keep calling it the Tom Bennett clone. I think it's a Wisterber clone. Again, this has got one of the shriveled lids because they're just not getting enough water at the minute. Especially since we've had a heat wave here in the UK. And it's been pretty warm. It's got well over 30 degrees, like, for several days straight here in the tent. So, especially the Highlanders. Definitely not too happy about that. Here's an older picture on Veitchii Platykyla cross Veitchii Candy Dreams. So the one I just showed you is the female parent for this. So it's working on one at the minute, down here. And that's, well, hopefully this will look really nice once it pops. But the plant itself is doing really well. This is one that I grew from seed. So I've had this, I don't know, maybe 3-4 years now, something like that. Putting out some nice big new leaves, looking good and healthy. What else? Might as well go for this one up here. So this is a truncata. I believe it's a BE truncata. It came unlabelled, but every other plant that I bought from this batch, from the person I got these from, were all BE plants. So I assume this is a BE truncata, probably a Pasian truncata, or don't know how you pronounce it, Pasian, something like that. But yeah, I mean, look at the size of this thing now. I do have quite big hands, but that is a decent size. Very happy with how that one's doing. It's just put out a big new leaf here. Oh my god, look at the size of that. Huge. Huge new leaf. Looking really good. Very healthy, doing well. I'm hoping some of the bigger plants start flowering for me soon. so I can get making some decent seeds. This thing here I don't think I've shown yet. This is a Raja cross Veitchii, another nice BE plant. And again, the camera just does not do these justice. This is huge. This is really, really big. Very happy with this one and how it's doing. This is the full plant. I'll zoom out a little bit. Yeah, it's putting out massive leaves at the minute. Like, what the hell? Huge. Very healthy, very happy. Ever since I potted it into Akadama and Kanuma, it's just gone crazy. Very, very happy plant. This one up here is Alba Marginata Black Form. It's got a couple of pictures on it at the minute and working on a new one. Lovely, lovely specimen that. Very happy now we're into summer here in the UK. He wasn't thrilled about winter, still grew, didn't really have any problems, but yeah, it's been loving this warm weather we've been having. Over here, this is the Spathulata crossomata, doing quite well. Not really getting a lot of light there, I can't see it very well, but yeah, you get the idea. It's vining away now, doing well. Let's see if I can get this out. Stretching across. This is a Northiana, of course. Really love this one actually. Fantastic. And not a Nepenthes, but this is an Anthurium warocquianum, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I have a couple of these. One of them I just moved into the tent because I thought it would do better. I know they like a lot of light. Not sure why the leaves slightly at an angle, but really, really happy with how this is doing. One of my favourite Anthuriums. Really, really nice. There's a little Clippiata here. I don't know if it actually has any. Oh yeah, it does have a couple of little pictures on it. Yeah. Still quite small obviously, so not a lot to see. But a really, really nice plant that. Seems happy. Again, especially since the warm weather's coming in. This Veitchii, I repotted it and I kind of angled it a bit differently, so all the leaves are facing away from the light now, apart from this new one that's developed. So it hasn't been getting as much light as it wanted. Still put out quite a nice picture, but definitely not the biggest or the best it's put out since the the lack of light. Now this thing, the camera just does not do it justice. It's huge. Like, there's my hand. It's still expanding, still colouring up. Yeah, so Truncata C Giant Cross Giant, this one. The plant's doing fantastically well. This is the last leaf it put out. It's just putting out another one over there. Yeah, seems pretty happy. Doing really, really well. Over here, we've got a Maxima. I think this one was seed grown by Matt Richardson. Lovely, lovely plant. It's got two growth points, both vining like crazy, but also really small. Like the leaves are small, the stem's small, so I'm guessing when it puts out a basil, it'll become like a proper sized plant. Right, where should we go? Let's go over to this bench over here actually. Right, can I step? Oh god. Oh, this is awkward. Right, okay, let's see if I can just reach over then, because everything's in the way. Everything, oh god. Trying to get across here without breaking any plants. Right, this is an older picture on Spathulata cross Burberi, or Spathulata cross Babigia edwardsiana, which is most likely Babigia cross villosa. And it did just put out a new one not too long ago. It's coloured up and it's looking really nice now. Let's see if I can get it out without damaging anything. Wow. Check that out. Spathulata cross Burberi. That is fantastic. Very, very happy with how this one's turning out. Growing really well, really healthy. Nice. Oh yep, Boschiana just popped one. This one hasn't got as chunky a peristome as the other one, but still really nice plant. Really enjoying that. Oh god. Here's a picture on the other Boschiana I've got. I do have two. You can see how the peristome is more chunky on this one. Again, it's doing the lid thing because it's not been watered enough, and the heat and everything like that has just, yeah, dried them out. Now this thing, Peltata Giant cross Platykyla Wide Peristome from EP, it's holding several pictures at the minute, all looking great. Here's one of them. Here's another. Here's one that's just going over. Oh, it's so warm in here, I'm already sweating. And I believe this one's the most recent. Yeah, look at that. Really, really nice. So happy with this plant, it's amazing. This is the vine of the plant, which is now just about to touch the ceiling of the grow tent. So yeah, I'm hoping this one flowers at some point soon, because it's a very tall vine now. So it's probably about 2 meters tall. So getting there, doing really well. Also right down here, this is a LVB VMV across Northiana. LVB VMV, of course, being Loei Veitchii Boschiana across Veitchii Maxima Veitchii. Very chuffed with this plant. Seems to be growing really well. I mean, they all are. It's just the underwatering, really, because so many of them need repotting. You know, they're growing so fast and so well. They just need repotting. Babigia across Veitchii. This is a BE clone. Really, really nice. Yeah. On here, there's a Veitchii cross Platykyla. It's starting to get a bit bigger. I had this one since it was tiny, and like a lot of the plants in here, it had setbacks, I had difficulties, and eventually got everything dialed in and seems pretty happy now. Actually, we'll go back there as well, because, oh god, I keep knocking the plants. That one is a Ventricosa cross Maxima Talangensis. It's probably an intermediate, that, or just starting to transition to uppers. And this one is actually in flower as well, so producing a lot of pollen. There's one flower on it, well, behind the string. But there's another vine going up there, look, that's the same plant. There's an old flower that I need to chop off. There's a new, well, no, that one's gone over as well. But yeah, 2 old flowers that need chopping off there. And there's a female flower there on Ventricosa cross Rob Cantley, so hoping to make some nice crosses with that soon. Should be good. We'll see if I can get in there actually. This is one of the basils that I chopped off Veitchii Cosmic Candy. You can't really see it very well in there. You can get a bit of an idea, but it's yeah, obscured, so I can't really see it very well, but looking great. That'll be ready to go out soon. Probably be selling that in the very near future. Yeah, back over to this this thing. Let's see what we got. So there's a Rob Cantley cross Aristolochioides spectabilis, another BE plant, looking pretty nice. There's another one in there that's a bit newer. I can't really, can I get that out? Yeah, so this is a cutting off my main plant. Looking really good. It's flowered female twice, but the seeds didn't look like the pollen didn't look like it took, so it didn't look like it made any seeds. I've just chopped a flower recently that looked very, very similar, and those seed pods look like duds, you know, look like they haven't worked. But the cross I made myself with this plant, crossed with Loei Veitchii tibiae cross Platykyla, I did manage to get maybe like 20 or 30 viable looking seeds. So I'll be very excited if that works, if that's successful, because oh my god, you know. Oh god, I should have watered them first really, because look at all the droopy lids. Like, they're not happy with me. Like this thing here, which was sold as Spectabilis cross Babigia, but after talking to some friends, it's probably Spectabilis cross Veitchii. But, you know, who knows. But again, droopy lids, not looking the best, but it'll survive. I'll give it some water soon. It'll manage. Oh god, it is so warm in here. What is it? It's about 30 degrees. Yeah, sounds about right. Oh, I'm getting caught. Right, try this. Oh god. Everything's going, I don't want to say going wrong, but a bit skew with. What is this? Veitchii Loei cross Spectabilis. Older pictures. When they first open, the colours are just stunning on this thing. But yeah, you can't really see, it's a little bit dark in there. It's working on a new one here. That should be really nice. There is another one buried, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get to that, so just have to wait till this new one's developed and I'll do another video. Quite an underrated one, I think, here in Miss Cross Ventricosa. I don't know, I've just got a soft spot for this one. It's really simple, but it's just so lovely, you know. Really nice plant. Got some cuttings of that ready to go. Well, that is one of the cuttings actually. This thing, can't wait for it to get decent sized pictures again, because this is just incredible. The colour's already gone quite a lot, but you can still see how nice it is. Babigia cross Drosmadiensis from EP. Such a nice plant. I've got a couple of cuttings of that ready for sale soon as well. This thing here is one I grew from seed. Again, with the droopy lids, underwatered. Not too thrilled about it. This is Veitchii platykyla cross Veitchii babigia from seed, bought from Tom Bennett. And yeah, this is the biggest one by quite a way. Looking great. Let's just put out this big new leaf. I think it's about 2 years old now. So doing pretty alright for 2 years, you know, not the fastest, but certainly not the slowest. What else we got here? There's this big thing here, if I can get it. The peristome's a little bit deformed from the tendril and everything, but this thing is pretty big, look. This is Truncata Giant cross Maxima Spectabilis from EP. Really, really nice, and getting some serious size to it now as well. Looking great. It's just got basil on it as well, if I can, oh god, camera work. The leaf jumps you get on basils are just amazing. So that's sizing up really well. Doing great. Is there much else to show on this shelf at the minute? I think that's probably everything worth showing for now. There is a little Palavenensis here. She's working on a new one. Got this as a cutting, a basil from my friend Ronald. Yeah, this picture's going over, so you can't really. It's quite dark form. Yeah, that's proper gone now, isn't it? Yeah. Oh well. Right. I guess we'll move down here a little bit. This is LVBVMV from EP's second Rex, and I love this plant, but it's just not getting enough light now. The pictures just aren't looking how they're supposed to, because it's in here. It's getting absolutely buried by other plants, so it's a bit like because it's one of my favourite plants as well, and I really want it to look nice, but everything's just growing on top of it now, you know, everything's vining away, so it's a bit like, what do I do? I'm so stuck for space in here, it's getting truly ridiculous, so yeah, what am I going to do? But yeah, still quite a nice picture. I mean, there is another one in here that didn't form properly. Like the peristome didn't open properly for whatever reason. Could be underwatering, could be other things, I don't really know. Down here is a... Oh, can I get round? There we go. Nepenthes platykyla from EP. I think it's their 5x8 or something. I really can't remember. There's two that was released about the same sort of time, and yeah, that was one of those from the 2021 import. If anyone can tell me which one that is, I think it is 5x8, but I don't actually know for sure. Down here, really loving this thing at the minute. Loei Veitchii tibiae cross platykyla. Get some focus. There we go. Look at the colours and the flare on that. Not the biggest it's produced, but oh my god, the colours and the stripes. That is fantastic. So chuffed with that. Look at it. Wow. And while we're down here, where is it? Where's it gone? Is it hiding? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's down here. Now, this Attenboreii has really been impressing me. I'm thrilled to bits with this plant. One of my absolute favourite species, and this seed grown one, oh, the striping on that is just stunning. Wow. Thrilled with it. Amazing. You can go back down there somewhere. What else have we got down here? Oh yep, there's that Babigia cross Loei. It's not looking like the best yet, I've definitely seen way better forms, but again, it's still quite small, so once it gets a bit bigger, I'm sure it'll do more impressive things. I mean, it's still really nice, but yeah, it's going to be even better when it gets bigger. We'll see what it can do. It's just put out a new leaf. It's putting some size on it now. That's the main plant. Looking good. Need to repot just like just about everything else in here. This one here is a Truncata Riffipiata Giant cross Maxima Stenophylloloi Roccovici. Really loving the tall peristome on this. See, some of the pictures have some nice striping and others don't have striping for whatever reason. Not quite sure why, but hey, it's a really nice plant. Oh god, right, okay, we're going around here. Try and get into this plant. This is Platychila cross Boschiana. Oh god, it's all over the place, isn't it? I believe this is a Christian climb plant. I've shown you before. Doing really well. Enjoying the warm weather. Great striping. The uppers are looking fantastic. Did it have another somewhere? No, the other pictures are going over largely because of the underwatering. But yeah, what can you do? I'm literally having to water some of them like every day. It's crazy. Over here, that's a Truncata Giant cross Vicii M from EP. Again, not the best picture it's put out, but you're gonna hear this a lot. But it just desperately needs a repot, like really badly. It's got about 3 basils in there. This leaf here is from one of the basils. It's poking out. So yeah, 3 basils. I need to chop those soon and get them rooted. Right, we'll back up here and I'll show you 2 of the pictures have already gone off on this. Only very recently as well, so it's a shame, but I've still got 2 that I can show you on Glabrata. Here's one of them. What a great species. Again, this one's vining like crazy as well. And here's the other. Camera work. Yeah, look at that. Slightly deformed in the mouth, but looking great either way. You can see I've taped the vine to this pole in the middle of the tent as well. Probably not the best way of doing it, but you know, whatever, right? The vine is all the way up here. Any flower yet? I'm constantly on flower watch at the minute. Nah, it doesn't look like it, but you know, growing nicely. It's growing sideways now. Now it's at the top of the tent. Where else shall we go? Let's go down here. Actually, there's one there on Truncata Giant cross Spectabilis Northiana. With the what's it in the way, the thingy. Really nice plant. It's not done the best, I will say. It could be happier. I think it's probably getting too much light, but I don't actually know what the problem is. So who knows? I'll try repotting it in something with Koinuma and Akadama in it, but it's just gonna be a nightmare to get out. And see, that's the thing about having the jungle like this. Anytime you want to repot things, it's just an absolute nightmare. There's one on Vicii Lowii cross Burberry from BE. Again, not the nicest it's put out, but still looking pretty decent. Yeah, let's put a fresh one out down here somewhere. Where is it? There. Again, when it's getting proper conditions, it looks so much better. But yeah, it's doing alright. Oh yeah, the Raja. Yeah, so Raja's down here. So this thing got some crazy leaf jumps. I don't know if you saw the last video, but this thing was, you know, fairly small up until recently, and now it's just really taking off. For whatever reason, it doesn't seem to mind the warm weather, 30-degree days. Well, yeah, it's been getting up to what, 32, 33 in the tent on the warmest days, which is a lot for Highlanders, you know. There's Vicii Lowii across Rob Cantley. Now, this is very small compared to what it has been doing because it is just not getting enough light. It's just, I don't know what to do. Like, it's buried in here. Like, where is the actual plant? So I think this is one of the leaves. Yeah. But yeah, it's buried. I don't know what to do. That's the thing about having such a jungle. Some of the plants just end up suffering eventually. But I'll be selling a bunch soon to try and make some space. There's a lower picture on Ventricosa cross Maxima Talangensis. Again, they get way bigger and nicer than that, but it's heavily underwatered. Desperate for a repot. Which, yeah, it's a very common thing in here, unfortunately. There's a picture on the Raja as well. It's not the biggest, but now it's started to take off and make these huge leaf jumps. I'm sure that means it's going to have some big pictures to follow. It's working on one at the minute, actually, which is... where is it? There. That's a new picture on the Raja. Hopefully that's a really nice big one forming. We'll see. Oh god, what's happening here? There's a growth point that's been bent. I need to free that. There we go. I think that is actually on the Veitchii loei cross Rob Cantley. Yeah, I think it is, that growth point. But yeah, see what I mean? It's just things are not getting enough light. So bad. We'll head down here actually. Well, since this is in our face, we'll go for this one. Maxima cross Babidja. Now this is getting some size to it as well. It's past its best. It was a little bit more colourful, more vivid, but still looking really, really nice. Well chuffed with this plant. It's getting some huge leaves now, like its newest leaf over here. This is getting pretty big. So really looking forward to seeing what it can do in the coming weeks. There's one down here. I didn't show it in time. This is one of the ones that I wanted to show, but I didn't get a video done in time. And now it's way past its best. This is Veitchii cross Babidja from EP. Was fantastic looking when it first opened. You can find a picture on my Instagram, which if you don't already know is echo_plants_. But if you type in echo plants, it'll find it. Let's see actually if I can get this out. On one of my favourite plants. I think this one's a little bit past its best now, and it's starting to move towards intermediates or uppers, so it's not looking as good as it can. But this is Loei Veitchii red cross Babidja. Yeah, it was definitely much nicer not so long ago. Much better coloration, but that is still looking really nice. This is what I mean. I wish I'd done the video like a few weeks ago or a couple of weeks ago, something like that. Some of the stuff would have been looking way better. But what can you do? Life gets in the way, doesn't it? Possibly the biggest picture in the tent at the minute is, if I can get it out properly. Oh god, let's see if I can do it. Here we go. On this Loei Kinabalu cross Truncata Sea Giant from EP. Now this is a monster. If you can get an idea of the size there. That's my hand with it. This thing is getting huge, and I think it's still a long way off being full size yet as well. That is incredible. I like the flare as well. It keeps that flared peristome, which is amazing for me. Well chuffed. The main plant, the full plant is here. It's put out this massive new leaf. This thing is huge, so it's going to be working on a new picture here soon, which is in a nice place as well, right in front, exactly where you want to see it. But then the negative to that, the downside, is it will block light from some of the leaves. So, you know, it's swings and roundabouts here. It's working on a new one over there, which looks like it's kind of prematurely popped. But yeah, I'm not as bothered about that one. It's this next new one that's coming up that I'm excited about. This one down here. Healthy leaf. Yeah, it's probably going to be a really nice picture, that one. Right, what else can we show? Oh, there's a little Spectabilis in there, isn't there? A Spectabilis giant form. Looking really nice. Mine isn't quite giant yet. It's still got a long way to go, but seems happy and healthy. Beautiful species. Very happy with that. And we'll move over here to Veitchii Cosmic Candy. This is an older picture on it. This one is so desperate for a repot, it's not even funny. Like, literally one of my nicest plants, if not my nicest, and it's just, it needs watering like every day. It is silly. That's the older picture on it. Let's show you a slightly newer one. It's still past its best. It's not the best picture it's put out, but you can still get an idea of it. It's still really, really nice. Yeah, the lowers are much better because this plant is proper vining now. It comes out of the pot and it goes like down around here and then up around here, and it's here now. So again, really would have expected it to flower by now, but it still hasn't, so hopefully it won't be too long. Oh, there's one that's popped back there actually. I don't think I can get to that though. Right back there. Yeah, I think I'd be struggling, you know. I suppose I can always have a try, can't I? But oh god, it's going to be a bit risky. You know what, I don't think I can. Oh dear, let's see. Well, we're going to try, because even if I break it, I can't see it anyway, right? Okay, it's very deformed. This is the first time I'm seeing it as well. Oh god, oh god. Hopefully you can't see what a mess I'm making of this. Oh dearie me. Okay, I've managed to get it out a little bit so we can see it, but yeah, it's deformed because of the tendril look. But if you ignore that, what an amazing plant. On Veitchii, Highland, Gold Peristome, Cross Maxima, Stenophylla loei, Rocco Veitchii. So I did manage to get it out, but let's see if we can get it back in now. Oh god, not great, not ideal. I did show you one of the other pictures on it in one of the other videos. See if I can pop that out as well. Again, I'm reaching over plants, so it's a bit... Yeah, that's very old now. Very old, but still beautiful picture. Wow. It's really surprised me as well, like I mentioned in the other videos, how big this thing's getting. Whew. I'm getting very, very sweaty in here now. It's not good. This truncata, the Paisley one I showed you before, is just popping a new one here. So that should be really nice once it's fully formed. Oh dearie me. Yeah, right, what else have we got? There's something growing in here. I'm not sure where this is coming from. Oh, this is a Loea Veitchii Red Cross Babigia picture forming in here. Very nice. Right, what else have I got to show? Oh yeah, there's one little one here actually. On Veitchii Platykyla Cross Veitchii Candy Dreams. When I grew them from seed, I was still quite new at growing from seed, so I lost like nearly all the seedlings, but 3 survived, and this is one of the 3 survivors. And it's just, let's see if I can show you. So this is the plant, this is the main plant, and it's just put out this massive new leaf, like a decent leaf jump there. And here's the smallest one of the Veitchii Platycross Candy Dreams. Again, putting out some nice leaf jumps. Oh, knocking the camera. Yeah, it's going to take a little while before they start to look really nice. Because both Veitchii and Platykyla don't really show their best traits until they get quite a lot bigger. So the smaller plants won't look like much, but when they get bigger, that's when they really show what they can do. This is Loei Cross Aristolochioides from EP. Looking really nice. This is the full plant here, the main plant. Got this as a cutting from Matt Richardson. What was it, a couple of years ago now, something like that. It's, yeah, doing really, really well. What is this? Yeah, there's Hamata in there as well, isn't there? I wonder if I can... Hamata doesn't seem to have been too bothered by the warmth and the underwatering and stuff, which is surprising for me. But yeah, can't really get this one out, I don't think. Can I get it a little bit closer without... Okay, close enough. You get the idea. It's holding a few pictures at the minute. Seems quite happy. There's another one down here. The other one was better, but this is still a really nice picture. Incredible species. Wow. Very, very happy with that. There's an older picture here on Rocco Exotica Boschiana, Rocco Zachariana Spectabilis Trasmadiensis Loei Veitchii Boschiana Maxima Mira Cross Mollis. Yeah, I do like the way it kind of darkens to this like black and red colour. That is pretty nice. Let me see if I can focus actually. There we go, that's a bit better. It's just working on a new one at the minute, because that's quite an old one there. I think I showed you the Paloenensis in the last one, or did I? Which is the newest Paloenensis actually? I think it's working on one somewhere. Oh yeah, there. It's working on one there. So we'll see what that ends up being like. Hopefully bigger and even nicer than the last ones. The Paluanensis itself is growing pretty well. The leaves are really starting to, get some size to them. So yeah, seems like a very happy plant. I showed you the Attenborough earlier. This is the full plant. If you can see, leaves getting quite big. So yeah, I put these stakes in random places to try and, because this Platychyla cross Boschiana picture that was forming was facing the other way. So I put this stake where the tendril meets the picture at the bottom, just to try and sort of face it forwards. So it's easier to see and appreciate. So I'm constantly doing things like this to make sure that when pictures form, they form in a place where they're more easily visible, So yeah, working on a new one. Hopefully that'll be really nice as well. Certainly in a prime location. Wow, I've really speedrun this one, haven't I? Speedrun, whatever you'd call it. Yeah, I'm nattering a bit less and just going straight through the plants. Have I really shown you most things already? I think I might have, Oop. Show you a bit of an overview. I've shown you like most, if not all, of the best ones at least. Have I really gone through them all already? Wow, I might have. Just have a look around, make sure that I haven't missed anything glaringly obvious. Oh, there is a new one on this Veitchii cross Platychyla. They keep really good flare. If I can get around to it. Oh, my arm's in the way of the light. Yeah, as you can see, even though this is a... Oh god, I've knocked the truncata one down. Yeah, that's a bit... It's gone a bit skew with. Not the best looking one. But they keep a lot of flare. It's when they get underwatered that I have issues. The peristome folds back more when they're underwatered. If they're properly watered, they seem to keep their flare. Is this a slightly older one? Yep, again, with the droopy lid. Roborista spec. The female one, where my cutting has flowered. I'm waiting for the main plant to flower here. Should be making some really nice hybrids when when it does flower. Always on flower watch. But there is a potential flower here actually. Where is it? I can't tell. I do struggle to tell when it's at the early stages. But this thing, oh, you're not going to be able to see, are you? I do. Focus. Not liking focusing at the minute, is it? Right, so there is a lump in here, a bump. That feels very, very flower-like. And this has already flowered for me once. I've made some things with it. Oop. Oh, I'm changing the brightness. I'm messing things up. Oop. So yeah, if that is a flower, that is on this Loei Veitchii tivii cross Platychyla, and it is a male. So I'm hoping I'll be able to put it on one of my females that's flowering, like the Ventricus cross Rob Cantley, which is coming into flower. So we'll see what I can do there. That'd be really, really nice, because just look at that again. Ridiculous. Super, super happy with that thing. Incredible. Right, is there much more to show? I mean, there's a fresh pop on this Belly Eye cross Aristo. But it's not the most exciting plant in the world, but I really like it, Is an older picture. This is probably looking about right, about its best. Belly Eye cross Aristo. Lovely. Another one that's absolutely vining like crazy. Really happy in the tent here. This is the main vine. Doesn't look like there's a flower on the way. Oh, actually, I feel something. I can never tell though if it's just like the next leaf or if it's a flower. It always... That does look like it could be. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to get my hopes up. Right. so is that everything? I'll just give you a bit of an overview shot until I figure out if there's anything else that I haven't shown. Again, that peltata cross platy, that is amazing. Stunning plant. Oh god, so sweaty at the minute, ridiculous. But yeah, it's looking like mostly everything. I think I probably have to spray the plants as well before I start selling some, because it looks like there might be some sort of mite issues, because I'm getting a lot of this sort of thing going on. Well, again, it's not focusing, but you know, the new leaves popping out early. Again, a few that are doing that at the minute, so need to spray them all down. Use some stuff on them. Right, I think that might actually be it, you know. It's always the case though, as soon as I stop, I'm like, I didn't show that one. And I'll find one that I didn't show on camera. Oh wow, it's so much cooler outside the tent. Unreal. Yeah, camera work probably has not been the best again. Half the time I've not even been looking at the camera, I've just been looking around trying to see what I'm doing and looking for plants that I haven't shown. But either way, hopefully it's been entertaining to watch. Again, bit of an overview, you can see just how much of a jungle it is at the minute. But yeah, it's finally reached a point where it's become quite problematic. Because like I showed you, like the Veitchii loricros Rob, there's a Babigia buried in there as well that literally is like not getting any light. In there somewhere. I need to dig that out, repot it, give it a new spot. But, you know, what new spot? Where am I going to put anything? This is where I do need to start selling plants, like I say. I'll be shifting some soon, hopefully, and making some space for new growth. But yeah, a bit of an idea. Yeah, I haven't really seen anything else that I wanted to show, but I haven't. So hopefully that is everything. Yeah. Oh, I don't think I showed this actually, so I might as well show it. I don't think I showed it in the last one. Might have done, but I did a video a while ago, but I wasn't happy with it, so I deleted it and didn't upload it. So I think I showed this one in that video. This is a Veitchii Murud Stripe Cross Candy. Oh, I'm damaging the leaf a little bit. So this thing keeps its flare. Now that is an absolutely incredible Veitchii. It's just working on a new one at the minute, so we'll see what it can do. But look at that for a small size, you know? Like, that's the leaf it came from. Oh god, I'm knocking the camera again. This is the newest leaf it's put out, and this is the picture it's working on. So, yeah, super excited to see what this Veitchii can do. Yeah, I think that's about it. God. Little lowy eye in there. Absolutely covered, not getting enough light. Let's see. Yeah, like I say, I'll finish it up and go, oh, I didn't show this, or I didn't show that. But, I can wait till the next one if I have forgotten anything. It's fine. But yeah, just give you a bit of a shot so you can sort of see things. Wow. Right, I believe that's everything. So yeah, hopefully it'll be even more to show in the next one. I mean, there's already some really nice pictures being worked on in there, so yeah. Hope you've enjoyed this anyway. And yeah. Thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate all my viewers and everyone who comments. And I'll see you in the next one.